Welcome back to my channel. As has happened many times in the past, I am working on code and I realized that I need to commit it to GitHub or I could lose all of it. So I'm creating a new repository name. So this is the drag race game. There's already one called drag race. The new name is engine work needed, but I have one already called EWN, which is the Android doesn't work. So I'm thinking what I call this is EWN RenPy. I'm using RenPy, and RenPy is just the way that I say it. So I'll add the README and the gitignore. I'll use Python on the gitignore. So now we're gonna open in GitHub desktop. I need to clone the repository. Okay, so I got GitHub open. Also, it turns out Atom is made by this company, which I've probably seen in the past, but I didn't remember. Am I adding an existing repository or am I cloning a repository? I think I'm cloning one. I think add existing is if it's on my hard drive. Alright, my repositories, it's called EWN RenPy. Clone. Alright, cloning. So this is putting this somewhere on my hard drive, which I will have to figure out where. Because I'm wondering if I messed it up when I moved the RenPy pirate. Oh, it worked, okay. I got a couple of errors on that I didn't understand, and it offered to retry, and it must have worked on the retry. Oh, okay, so now what I need to do is put my files into this folder. What would make sense is to be working from the directory that has your GitHub repository. That's what I prefer most of the time, but I have found that I cannot do that. I don't know what the issue is. It seemed to be a conflict between Atom and GitHub, but now seeing that they're from the same company, I don't know why that problem would exist. But because I had that problem, I'm not going through all the trouble again. I'll just copy files into this directory and then upload them when I need. So the files that were uploaded were the new files. Oh, okay, so now all of a sudden it tells all my new files. So the game GUI is a standard folder there. Alright, I'm gonna put on here initial commit. Okay, so they already did initial commit is how they created the files. But I like having those files, so I do that anyway. So I need to come up with a second message like about initial game files. How's that? Current progress of game because I take too long to commit. It doesn't have to make sense, I don't really care. Commit to main. So now it's committing, but it's doing that locally. So once it finishes, I need to push. What happened, I'm doing code cleanup now. I'll make a new video probably pretty soon about the state of the code right now. But I'm doing code cleanup, and in the past week I've had 2 times where I broke the code, and the next thing I want to do looks really dangerous. So that's why I decided to do this now. Alright, we have push origin, never fetched. So it is now pushing my commit. Fetch origin. Alright. Let me put this back and open the browser so I can refresh this and see that there's been changes. Alright, look. There's my game. There's my game folder. And just to verify, so here's my RPY files. Where's mine? There's race, stock, oh, and there's car choose mod. Okay. Anybody watching this because of the code that I'm writing for this game, this may look different than the last time you saw it. Like I said, I'll make a new video soon that talks about why I've changed these files. But for now, I've committed the code and I can go at least do the next step of my code cleanup, and then I can talk about where the code is. I can make a new video to talk about where the code is.